All right, man, we back. Motor Street Sports Talk. We're in the building. Read an article by Bill Barnwell where he was giving some suggestions on the offseason for, I think, all 30-something NFL teams. But got to the Detroit Lions version. And I linked that article in the description. Just touch the title of the drop-down box. The description will fall up under, and the article will be right under the article link. And he said that the Lions may make Taylor Decker the highest paid offensive lineman or tackle in the NFL. Let's talk about it. We back. Motor City Sports Talk. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. You have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. All that information is in the description. Just touch the title and the drop down and come down. Want to make a donation? PayPal, Cash App there. Best way to donate for your boy is just to share the video. And yeah, I was thinking they should get rid of Taylor Decker. You know, if I'm bringing back anybody across the O-line, it's probably going to be Graham Glasgow. But let's talk about his reasoning for that. And it's the reason he works at ESPN. He doesn't run an NFL organization. He said, number 5, extend Taylor Decker. Quinn's first draft pick after arriving in Detroit was Decker, who has rounded into form as an above-average left tackle since taking over for Riley Reef. Decker missed half of 2017 with a torn labrum and committed a career-high 5 holding penalties in 2019, but he has generally been solid protector on the blind side for Stafford. Teams don't typically let those guys walk. Once you hear in this, he says that he had a career high 5 holding penalties in 2019. And wait till you talk about the sacks that he gave up as well too, in above average. So now we paying above average, tackles, making him the highest paid tackle in the league. No, they can let him walk because he can't play the right side because he can't run block neither. You know, if he was a solid run blocker or a good run blocker, and then he was just sucked at pass blocking a little bit, or he was average pass, maybe we can pay him. But he said the guy who comes to mind for me when I see Decker is Jake Matthews down there in Atlanta, who haven't made it to a Pro Bowl when he signed his 5-year, $75 million deal with the Falcons before starting his 5th year in 2018. Adjusting that deal for inflation would get Decker up to 5 years and $85 million, which would make Decker the highest paid left tackle in football. Ronnie Stanley and Laramie Tunsil, are likely to get larger deals. So if it means going to $17 million per year, the Lions would be smart to get Decker done first. No, hell no. Why would I pay somebody who can't do nothing? This is crazy. This is crazy. Taylor Decker is a liability on the offensive line at the most important position on the offensive line, the left tackle position. Why in the freaking world would you make this dude the highest paid left tackle? You know, if he goes somewhere else, would he blossom like my man's down there in New Orleans, Larry Warford or Laken Thompson in San Francisco? Possibly. The Lions may have a coaching problem amongst the offensive line. They should have spared no means at finding the best, or spare no expense at finding the best offensive line coach, but not what he's shown, bro. This dude always holding, jumping off sides, getting blew back into Stafford's lap. No way. They talking about, average, above average left tackle. So above average mean you become the highest paid player, even if the other guy they named in Tunsil became the highest. So he's still top 3. No, bro. No, absolutely not, bro. This was a terrible pick. You can't put him on the inside because he can't run block. He's not strong enough. You can't put him on the right side because he can't run block and he ain't strong enough. So you got to get rid of him. You got to find you a left tackle. All right. This is the equivalent of keeping Jeff Backus all them years. Kills me. People want to kick Darius Slay out the door and say, get rid of Darius Slay, get rid of Darius Slay. But then, Dominic, I forget Raiola stayed here for years, and he sucked after having one good year and then fell off after that. Then Taylor Decker, Jeff Backus, his whole career here sucked. He kept paying him. No, get rid of him before you fall into, the absurdity with Taylor Decker, bro, like Jeff Backus. No, this dude is not a good left tackle. Your left tackle for a right-handed quarterback should probably be your best offensive lineman, at least your most athletic offensive lineman. And Decker ain't that. Tipping off plays, jumping off sides, getting blue by. No, hell no. At the end of the day, I would rather take the best left tackle available at number 3 before I did that, or move back and take him. Real talk, I would rather do that. They just, I don't, like, you pay him for what? Oh, we can't find nobody better. I mean, yes, you can. This dude is hot garbage. Now, had he picked something to be good at, a really good run blocker, really good pass blocker, then we can live with it. But he one of the reasons why you can't run the ball. You know what I'm saying? I would pay Graham Glasgow to come back before I pay him. But Bob Quinn probably going to do that too. Keep him there. Bob Quinn hating admitting that he wrong. He going to pick up that 5th-year option on Jerry Davis. I think he should do that, though. But just like with Tease Tabor, Jalen Tease Tabor, he refused to admit that he was wrong on that tip. He refused. He refused to admit that he was wrong about Jalen Tease Tabor. He probably gonna mess around and make Taylor Decker the highest paid left tackle. I can see that. I would not bring this dude back, man. Hell no. Kind of remind you of Riley Reid for a minute. Okay, pass blocking, really can't run block. No. Bob Quinn can't evaluate offensive linemen for shit. I mean, you look at his history. Other than Ragnar, that was a great pickup. All right. Other than that, Rick Wagner flaked out. TJ Lane flaked out. Dale and the Wiggins, they ain't nothing. Graham Glasgow, I thought he's solid, but he may let him move on. And Taylor Decker sucked. Now, Taylor Decker, before the laboring issue, he was pretty solid. But after he came back from that shoulder laboring issue, he been trash. So they got to move on from this Ohio State fuck eye. They got to move on from this dude. This dude ain't good at all. All right? He ain't good. It's time to move on. And no, I don't want to hear it. Move him to the right side. No, he ain't a good right tackle neither. He ain't got enough power to move nobody back. If you want to improve your run game and you want to improve the longevity for Matthew Stafford, or you want to, make it safe for the next quarterback coming in behind Stafford, go find you a left tackle. Go find you a young, athletic left tackle. You plug in. You go sign Costanzo from the Colts. You plug him in at right tackle, and then you fill your guards in with young, strong, physical guards in the middle of the draft, and then you let them dudes build that camaraderie. It's gonna take time. The offensive line, it need time to bake like macaroni or like a good pineapple upside down cake. It needs some time to bake. But probably by week 8, you're probably gonna have one of the better offensive lines in the league. So that's going to be the ticket, man. But no way, no how. I'm not even bringing him back for a Chuck E. Cheese token. Okay? I don't care. This dude got to walk it. He got to walk. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, man. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. But, like I said before, I just think before the shoulder injury his rookie year, he seemed to be solid. He seemed to be really solid. I was like, oh, I like him. But after he got done with the shoulder injury, I don't know what Mom was barking at. After he got done with the shoulder injury, he just seemed not to be the same guy. And, I guess maybe once they get that rookie film on you, they look at your rookie film and they see what you can and what you can't do. And they probably notice he was tipping some plays off like Chris Spielman said, or he was weak against the bull rush or the swim, or, whatever he was weak at. They might have dissected him. And when they dissected him, they got the drop on him. So he ain't never really fixed those deficiencies that he done. Or maybe, your shoulder injury, was, worse than what it was, because you do need your hands and your shoulders and your arms to use that length to keep them off of you. But ever since he had that shoulder injury and came back his second year, he just wasn't the same guy. But there's no way they can keep him. He's not a right tackle, and he just don't have enough strength and run blocking to do that, and he's not a guard. So when you add that together, Lions got to move on. Don't franchise tag them. Find somebody younger there. They can jump off sides. They can hold the ball. They can get penalties and eventually get better. Decker is what he is. He's a pedestrian left tackle. He's a backup left tackle. If somebody else want to make him the highest paid left tackle in the league, you let somebody else do that. But hey, let me know what you guys think. I'll link the article in the description. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Just hit the drop-down box and touch the title of the video, and you will be able to access all my social media and the email, and want to make a donation, PayPal, Cash App, all that's there. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out the channel out for more sports, music, news, entertainment. Goodfellas Sports TV right here on YouTube. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We gone.